Well, hello, and welcome to a very special edition of the BlueNote Fan Report. Something that was not completely expected happened. I'm sorry, I kind of missed what was going on. I was eating dinner, and then I looked down at my phone and had a ton of messages. Apparently, Doug Armstrong, after tonight's game, fired Craig Berube. Um, it's not, it's a shock, but it's not a shock, right? And if you watch tonight's game, there's something that happened in the game that I think a lot of people don't understand. And I saw. I want to bring something up before we get into this. Right when it was 5-4, the Blues were on a 6-on-4 power play. Kyrou was along the wall and lost the puck battle, and everybody went off on Kyrou. Now, look, even I said it originally. That was on Kyrou. But then I thought about it. And the more I thought about it, something dawned on me. Can anybody think of what kind of dawned on me? Roland Spinks, Jason Nichols, thank you. What dawned on me? And I'm trying, I haven't shared the show out, so if you can share it out for me, I'd appreciate it. This is a last minute thing. Lance might join us. I don't know. I'm trying to cut something up here. Yeah, I even seen it from the night show. Kyrou's so weak on the puck. Okay, here's the thing that I think a lot of people don't get or don't understand with hockey, and I've talked about this a lot. This is hockey. Your defense, your offense is more connected to your defense than any. You have a really good offense that helps your defense, and to me, this defensive style of hockey that we continued to play eventually killed us. Right? One of the things I saw from Friedman said Drew Bannister, who was the head coach of the Springfield Thunderbirds, has been hired as the interim, and he said, "Good luck to Drew Bannister. You can't fix the blue line, but you can bet Kyrou's going to have better than a 5.4% shooting percentage." Exactly. I think that's so important. Right? I really think that's important. I'm trying to share this out to a few groups. Hopefully some will watch. I'll probably stay on for about 20, 30 minutes. I don't know if I'll do a show or some show. Maybe I'll do one like in the early afternoon for you guys tomorrow, because I have an appointment at 4 my time, which is 9 your time. So I can't do it like a normal show would. But I wanted to come on, give you guys some chance, and talk and hear me, what I have to say and how I feel, and to say thank you. Erickson Krieger, Roland Spinks, Jason Nichols, Shaggy saying let go, got a wow out there. Roland, why was he alone along the boards? Exactly. Why was he alone along the boards? Why weren't there more support? 6-on-4. He should have had 3 guys around him. He should have absolutely had 3 guys around him. Because the season wasn't as bad as most Blues fans thought it can be. I agree. Too much defense. Berube's a good coach, but not for this team. I'm with you. Jeff was right. Which Jeff? I'm not sure where you're going there, bud. Jason Thayen, thank you. I appreciate it. Thomas, I'm here, but not for long. Work early. No problem, bud. I just wanted to give you guys a chance. Can't believe they fired him. I can, Aaron. I can, and it was coming. It was coming. Blues would pull the trigger on firing Berube. I had said at the beginning of the season, that I didn't think he would make it through December. And I kind of had this feeling. And you look at the last 4 games, this team gave up on him. absolutely gave up on him. Now, Detroit's a better team than us, record-wise. But when it comes down to it, and they did. That's what I feel. When you look at Kyrou should be scoring goals, and he doesn't get the support. I think it's time. I'm surprised that Bannister was hired. I was hoping for Ott, and I've been hoping for Ott since last year. Jeff on YouTube earlier said he was saying they'll stop being a fan and like, oh, okay, I remember now. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. I remember that. Mark Houston, I kind of had a feeling this was coming with Berube. Shake things up, clear a message sent to the team. It can be, but it's also not winning wall battles is leading us not being able to establish some time and also making the power play look slow. Producing off the rush is awesome, but that was really way too heavily. They relied way too heavily on that. The reason the team lead and short it was because those goals came off the rush. Kinda. For me, I can't even run a power play. Wouldn't have been my choice. I disagree with that. But again, I'm very disappointed, to be honest. I'm a huge fan of Chief. Locker room issue, maybe. Very disappointed. Love Chief. And I get it. I get it, Thomas. I really do. But here and look, I wrote about this before the bubble season. Remember that? And I wrote, is Berube the right coach for this team? And it just showed some of the stuff that was happening with these guys. Now, I also have been reading a lot of the Twitter and Instagram and all of that, the things that I have, and a lot of fans put this all on Armstrong. This is Armstrong's fault. Armstrong signed these bad contracts. You know what? The contracts aren't as bad as you think. Right? See, I brought that up 2 years ago. I brought that up at the beginning of the 21 season. That, for a younger team, and not only that, I hope we get a spark. The other teams this season have gotten sparks from it. Right? The other teams this season have gotten sparks from it. Gary says Armstrong went from hero of the city to a villain, and I don't understand why. I really don't. I think there's a perception. There's a huge perception that Chief did no wrong, and I really don't call him Chief. I call him Berube. In fact, when he got hired, I had a nickname for him. I want to know if anybody remembers my nickname for him. And it's because I couldn't say his name right. I had a nickname for him. Anybody remember what it is? Besides, it's only an interim tag. Bannister is just as much on the hot seat. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Shaggy says the team has too much talent that together with the young players should have been producing more. That's when the coach is done, just like the Oilers. And I'm with you, right? Let's see here. What, Army waited too long? No, not Barbie. Not Barbie. I didn't think Army had the balls to do it. I'm shocked. Everyone's mad at Army for Krug, Thomas, and Kyrou contracts. I like Thomas and Kyrou's contracts. They're the best players on the team. Again, Erickson, I agree. They're not bad contracts. And in all actuality, Krug's contract's not that bad. Not bad. The contract for Letty is not a bad contract. The contract for Falk is not a bad contract. And you have to look at Parayko and go, maybe he was injured because he's played good this year, right? Then I'm excited to see what happens on Thursday, especially the team we're playing. right? And tonight I heard something. Wow, does that say 17? 17 people up and watching me. Wow, shockers. I heard Berube say something, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, this guy's he's lost it. He's lost it. He said, and I think it was Luke Hort that put it out on his Twitter, that Berube said that we lost it in the blue paint. Now, I personally read that. And by the way, if you're watching on Facebook, put the thumb in the air. Let people know that you care. Show me some love. Show me a mean face. Show me something. Just let me know that you're watching so I can say hi, right? Like I can to Aaron, Erickson, Roland, and Jason, right? And if you're doing it on YouTube, I greatly appreciate it. I don't know if I got anybody. I got a little bit. So when he said that we lost it in the blue paint, that's kind of putting it on on Bennington. And if you watch tonight, I don't think that we did a bad game. I didn't think Bennington had a bad game. I really didn't. Richard Henley Doolittle, Steve Austin, thank you. Stephen Glass, Michael Dante, thank you. Let me keep up with your comments. If Ashley's here, say hi, Ashley. I know you got to work late. I wouldn't blame it on Armstrong either, though. I like Army too. I think people's issue actually got bigger when Perron left. People hated that here, and I've talked about that, and I know Ashley disagrees. Perron left on his own, right? That you got to realize that, and I still do. Let's see. I think Pareko is our best demon so far this year. Miles better than last year. I agree. And at the injury, it took a while to get over that injury. Your system needs to match your players. I have a feeling they will come out flying in the next game. I think so too. When Berube said he was okay with the lines, I knew something was happening. I'm wondering what's going to happen with Kaepernick now. I wonder if they're going to pull back on Kaepernick. I wonder if they're going to try and pull him off of waivers. Maybe send him down and bring him back up. I wonder if they'll do something like that. I can, bud. I can. Shaggy says, I have a bunch of questions now. Firstly, Blue, pretty much how now let the NHL teams know they plan to compete. Does this make them buyers now? Too early to tell. No, I disagree. I disagree with that, my friend. I really do. He saved us at the beginning, just like Cuso did. The win tonight. His chief is gone. Okay. What did they offer Perron? He didn't want to leave. No, they offered him $4 million and he didn't want it. He said it didn't. He didn't get it, but it was there. And I even asked people, don't you remember the of-season press conference where Berube or Armstrong sat right there next to him and said it to him? And then his team never got back to him. His team never responded. I know that, Thomas. I know they're not. Kaepernick was actually noticeable. That he was very noticeable tonight. Right? Very noticeable. But good night, guy. Bedtime. Yeah, Thomas, thank you. I figured I'd do a quick 30-minute show just to give you guys a chance to voice your opinions on what happened. I appreciate you all. I don't think they did Chief wrong. I do not. I'll be absolutely honest with you there. They've given him chances to correct this, and he kept preaching the wrong thing, right? Jason Nichols, hi. I can't listen because everyone is asleep, but I'm looking at the chat. Thank you, Ashley. Greatly appreciate that. I know you got to get up. More the locker room problem. The player was Berube more the locker room problem. The players. Also, who is the coach you think can fit this team? Also, what changes do you think will be made immediately? Well, Drew Bannister coming in, I think the team will get more offensive. I really do. I think that the lines are going to change up a little more. I think you're going to see the guys, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Varna in the next day or so. I really am interested to see what happens with that, because I don't think Varna played as bad as everybody led on to. and I think he was consistently put in a bad spot. That's how I feel about that. He gets paid to spend Christmas. Yeah, he gets paid for the next year and a half. That is true. Okay, enjoy your dinner. I just want, like I said, I wanted to come on and give everybody a quick chance. I do too. I do too. Might be a guy Bannister says get his ass back here. I kind of think so. I think what they might do once he clears waivers, assign him to Springfield and then turn around and assign him back to the Blues. Right? Barnett never got an opportunity to play with Thomas and Bushnevich, two players who complement. I agree. Absolutely. Right? Thomas, the tank, will shine now. I think he will. I think that you're going to see the young guys get the opportunities that they need and get the opportunities to make some mistakes and not have it shoved down their throat. Make it learning. You know? And that's something I think Berube ran a lot of players out of this city. I really do. Right? Captain Caveman. Right? I really think that that's what happened, and here we are now. Let's see. Now we have an opportunity to see what's going to happen. We're really going to get this strong opportunity to see what these players can do, because the system no longer worked, and it's obvious, and it didn't work last year. Came in this year, they were playing better defensively, great, but the offense didn't click. And I think that in this league, you've got to click your offense, right? Yeah. I won't be on much longer. I just wanted to come on, give guys a chance to talk. If you're here and watching, thank you. Kyle Hauser, Richard Henley Doolittle, Steve Austin, Stephen Glass, Thomas Millwell, Michael Dante, Aaron Neville, Erickson Krieger, Roland Spinks, and one more. I can't remember who it was. Thank you. Gary says, I will hold my judgment until I see them play on Thursday. I'm giving the new team 5 games. 5 games to see where it takes them. Right? But, the other 2 teams that fired their coaches turned around and started winning streaks. Minnesota and Edmonton. So let's see what happens. Right? Yes, ma'am. I will probably do a show. Let's say if I do noon my time, that's 4 p.m. your time. So somewhere around there, maybe I'll come on and do another show just to give you guys a chance to talk. I'll probably do a TikTok in the morning. It's too late now. Who coaches this team? Now this team will do what they want. Nah, I don't agree with that. Don't agree with that, bud. Don't agree with that at all. But I'm waiting to hear what the players say. I really am. I'm really interested to hear that. So, guys, I'm going to end this quickly. I did a quick 20 minutes for you. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow I'll do a little more. I honestly don't think so. I don't think so, to be honest. Right? No, I did not. I did not see it, so I can't comment on it. I did not see it, can't comment on it. Thank you. It's 8 o'clock, a little after 8. Okay, sounds good. We might have Ash back regularly. Woohoo! So I'll see what I can do, guys. I'll try and get on tomorrow because I have an appointment at 4 my time, which is 9 your time. So we'll do it. I enjoy, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk more about this. I just wanted to come on and give you guys a chance to do this. Just come on and let you guys talk. Hopefully, maybe even more guys will watch the show now because I've been talking about this for a while. Right? I'm not the idiot everybody thinks I am. So, guys, have a great night. Love ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. This is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, saying aloha mahalo. And you got to know, I'm doing what, boy?
Hawaii Blues fan. We're bleeding blue with you.